Welcome to DAI Headlines. I'm Anthony Carlisle. Thank you for joining us. Before the latest on the Sichuan earthquake, we start today's show with news from Myanmar. It's been over 2 weeks since the cyclone that devastated the nation. On Saturday, Tzu Chi's relief team organised its second aid distribution. The site this time was the village of Niao Tongbin, southeast of Yangon. And this time, the sun came out. Tzu Chi volunteers distributed rice, beans, oil and salt to a total of 911 households.
Nature may be heartless, but at the second Tzu Chi distribution of aid in cyclone hit Myanmar, the sun finally shows its face. The distribution is taking place in Niao Tongbin village, southeast of Yangon city. On Saturday morning, when volunteers arrived, they discovered heavy rain the night before had turned the ground into a mud pit. To give people arriving to pick up aid a solid surface to walk on, volunteers thoughtfully brought in gravel from a nearby collapsed building and stamped it into the ground. When cyclone victims arrived, the volunteers formed two lines to greet them, and a local Buddhist master came to open the event with a prayer. Interpreting the words of the master, local Tzu Chi volunteer Lin Su explained that the supplies represented a loving nature.
The important thing to tell them is, today we're here to distribute these things, but in fact, within the material things is the love of everyone. That love is something we really have to cherish.
Before the aid was handed out, Tzu Chi volunteers led recipients in a sign language performance of the song One Family. The aid packages included 20-kilogram sacks of rice, oil, kidney beans and salt. Volunteers helped carry the heavy bags of rice for the villagers, leaving them to pick up the lighter items. Standing side by side with Tzu Chi volunteers, smiles returned to the faces of the victims. Instead of taking a break after the morning event, volunteers immediately got to work, organising an afternoon distribution. To shade victims from the sun, the Tzu Chi team erected a canopy. Showing the utmost respect for recipients and thanking them for the opportunity to help, volunteers bowed at a 90-degree angle as they handed over supplies. During the whole day, a total of 911 households received aid packages. Smiles that had been absent from the faces of cyclone victims for many days were firmly fixed in place by the end of the distribution.